Mocha, how you doing?
I'm doing good, you?
Pretty good. Just kind of, if you could kind of take us back. I mean, you go from the whatever it was, week 5 last year was probably the best game you've had, a breakout type of game, and here you are. It's been a long journey. What's it been like, and what have you gone through?
It was a journey, just facing an obstacle where I had to overcome. Did everything possible for me to get back and try to help the team and just feeling confident again.
Are you surprised it took this long?
Yeah, I mean, you always want to get back as soon as possible, so you get back there and try to help the team out and, just playing the game I love. So, I just left everything to God, just, try to stay prayed up and, trust in the process and trust in the coaches and the trainer.
Just one more. You've been there for so long. How quickly can you sort of bring your A game back, and how long, I'm guessing you'll be on some kind of a pitch count Sunday.
I mean, I feel like, since I got hurt, I've just been working with Robert Mathis constantly, just try to keep my confidence up and just kind of, try to keep my hands, active. And so that way, when I come back, didn't know when, but, just, when I do come back, so that way, I feel like I ain't lose so much, time and whatever, but just working with Robert Mathis just kept my confidence up and just, just be on the sideline, just observing, watching film. It just, just kept me motivated and just watching the game.
Lara Overton.
Although you mentioned your time spent with Robert, in the time you couldn't necessarily be with the team, how did you maximize what you were able to do, and how beneficial was it working with Robert?
It was very beneficial. It brought my confidence, just listening to him, a vet who also played in the same position I did, also been through the same obstacles with his injury. So he, constantly just telling me to stay confident, it's just God testing, and just keep playing, just stay positive, keep motivating the team on the side. And when you come back, you just gonna have to work 100 times, harder than, because you miss so many days and so many, time off.
Wait, one quick follow-up. What are, with the things that he does, he's so detail oriented. He always finds the little things to exploit in a matchup. What are some of those intricacies that you picked up, or some of those details, those nuances that you honed in on?
Just sense of urgency, and just watching, the technique, and same thing with Flus. I always talk about Simon's key technique. Same thing he preached. Also, he's a pass rush fanatic, so he talked about just get off. So, and that's what I kind of listen to, and that's what I kind of pick up on his message, and try to take that on the field, and especially when I was training with him during this off time and trying to get bright.
Stephen Holder.
Mocha, so you've been practicing, right, for the last couple of weeks. Did you feel like yourself, or do you feel like you have to kind of get back to that? What did you feel like, and how do you think you did?
I always have a high expectation of myself. Coaches said I did good. Knowing that I missed so many time off, but I felt confident. I wasn't thinking about the injury. I wasn't. It felt good. I felt good out there. Me personally, I just have a high expectation where I want to be. So it's always going to be like that. So, but from outside noise, they said I did good.
How hard? One other thing. How hard is it to maintain patience? Because I remember being out there in training camp, and we saw you down at the 3-point stance off to the side, and we were like, okay, he looks ready. And I know you were ready. You were feeling ready. But 13 months. It's a long time. How hard was just having patience?
I always had coaches, talking to me, Rob Mathis, always telling me to just trust the process, just keep working. I was working on the off season, just working with him and working with the trainers and them helping me out. I was gaining confidence, and also just trying to take mental notes and while watching practice and whatever, and also being anxious, watching the game on the side, just I was just trying to be prepared when I do come back, that I don't feel rusty.